Y'all know what it is. Raiders, bitch.
Just win, baby. Let's go. What is up, Raider Nation? Welcome back to another episode of the Us Nation Podcast with your boy Simone Raider and my Us.
MrFitz, y'all know what it is. Raiders, bitch.
It is episode 18, Us, and we got a very special guest in the building. Once again, we got the Us, Brad Tavares.
Yes, sir.
Raider
What's up,
Nation's
guys?
own.
Thank you for having me.
Man, thank you for coming on, Us.
It's always a pleasure.
At least you're here, though. You know, how have you been feeling, man? I know it's been a couple weeks since we last talked, you know? I think it was before the season, huh?
No, that was like right
that was
after my last fight, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was after the last fight, but
Yeah.
it was after the Niners game.
Yeah,
We
that's right,
was all
that's
talking
right.
shit about the Niners.
Yeah. So actually that was before regular season, yeah?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a preseason.
Yeah.
Man, a lot of things have been going on with the Raiders.
Yeah.
Since then, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and it's crazy to see where we're at right now. But I wanted to get your thoughts, I guess, real quick on like how you feel about the Raiders like this whole season. I guess leading up until now.
Yep. Well, I mean, I think we talked about it the last time I was here. First and foremost, I'm glad they got rid of McDaniels.
Yeah.
I was stoked about that. And honestly, like straight up, I don't know if I said it the last time, like I didn't have, being that he was still the coach to start this season, man, when they hired him, I didn't have high expectations.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're always going to be hopeful. But after, when they still kept him around, I was like, I had like literally no expectations. I was like, dude, this guy is just going to burn our team, run it into the dirt.
Same thing he did with Denver.
Yeah, exactly. And dude, even Denver fired him, you know, quicker than we did. but I was like, that's the first thing they need to do. So as soon as they did that, dude, I was stoked. I was like, I honestly felt like, fuck it. Wherever the season goes, at least we got rid of McDaniels because that's the move that we needed to do. And then AP took over and started Aidan and all of that. And we went on, you know, those two nice back-to-back games. And again, like, you know, like gives us hope. But I don't have any, like, I'm not like delusional. There's a lot of pieces. But I am, you know, kind of happy with what I'm seeing. Like, honestly, like, Aidan, you know, I wasn't really sure about him. I think we talked about him the last time.
Yeah, before.
He was doing good in preseason. Then he had that one start versus the Chargers, which you got to let, you know, him get the rookie stuff out of the way. And I don't know. I'm still happy with what I'm seeing from him.
Me too.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff I see him do, like I feel like it's gonna come with experience. But his like base, his core things that he has to work on, to build on, I think is there. You know, like he just needs to learn. Like, what was it in the Jets game? I think it was the Jets game. He just was, you know, like trying too hard. It's not college. Like you kind of just run around, dance around, and think that you're gonna make something happen. You know, like unless you're fucking Patrick Mahomes and that type of shit they play.
He's not a mobile quarterback at all.
So I just think that, you know, he needs to realize that, like, should study a lot of Brady tape, you know, and look, like Tom Brady wasn't a great athlete at all, but he's the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
And he just needs to learn, like, okay, if it ain't there, fucking get rid of it. You know, you have another down to live. Like, don't take the sack. Don't try to do something stupid and throw the ball. Like, what was that last
game? Yeah.
And he's just like, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Tucker?
No. The one where he was getting sacked.
Yeah, he's getting sacked.
He just threw it up. He just said, "Here, take the ball."
Yeah. So yeah, it's like it's just a lot of, like, again, like you got to remember, you know, he's a rookie. And I don't think he was anybody that was really on anyone's radar, but I think
not really. Yeah.
I think what he's shown, you know, is I think he can work with that
Potential.
Yeah, a lot of potential.
Yeah. So I know this guy. He's been an advocate for AOC since the beginning. Me, I was one guy that wanted to give Jimmy G a chance to see how he does, you know, and. Yeah, he had some bad games. I'm not gonna lie, but then there was some potential there. Hey,
Terrible.
I'm gonna get on your guy just a bit.
He's not that bad.
No, but AOC, no, I see the potential there. You know, I'm a guy that's like, we'll wait and see how he does. The first game, obviously, against the Giants, I think for me, I guess the way the team is looking right now with AP, I think is how we should have been looking from the beginning. You know, and speaking on McDaniels real quick because I know we've talked about that. You know, I had at least like some optimism with him coming into the season, but then starting to see the ship kind of go down, it was like, damn.
man.
Yeah, I didn't know if we were gonna. I didn't think that they would fire him. Honestly,
they needed to.
They needed to, but I didn't think that they would fire him. I thought Mark was just gonna just chill. But I think with all the fans getting on Mark, and then I
He's
think
getting harassed all over town.
all over at the games and
Dude,
stuff
I'm
like that.
What game was it when we were? Was it Steelers? We were fucking down by 8, and he decides to kick the field goal.
Oh yeah, Steelers.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Bro, with 4 minutes left on the clock, right?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
are you doing? Like, just
Go for it.
Just all of his decision making, because he was calling the offensive calls, even in that Chargers game when we were driving. What was it? 1st and goal on the 4.
Yeah.
We have Josh Jacobs. We need to burn clock. You know what I mean? So that we don't, even if we score here, we don't want to give these guys a lot of time left.
Yeah.
And what does he call? A fucking pass. Interception. Like, bro, like, you got to remember, this is your rookie. This is his first real game.
It's not Tom Brady. You're not dealing with Tom Brady.
Exactly.
I felt like AOC should have just threw that one away too.
But again, he makes it's a lot of like rookie mistakes.
Yeah, a lot
So
goes into
sort of
that.
like going back to the 2, right? Is like you take Jimmy Garoppolo and AOC. Is like, dude, when Garoppolo is making those mistakes, like, bro, you're a veteran, bro. You've been to the fucking Super Bowl. Like, you should not be making those mistakes.
Yeah.
This guy, we can take a little off because he's
a
a
rookie.
rookie. Like, it's understandable. Like, they gotta be put in these pressure situations, and then see how they react. So I think like I'm not fully like, oh, AOC is the future, but I am happy seeing
that he's getting
what
his
we're
burn.
seeing with him.
So with that being said, we had like a hot take on our last episode that we had. Somebody we got a lot of a lot of people were on our app, but they didn't understand it was a hot take from a fan. So the fan was saying, do you think that AOC and Michael Mayer could be the next Tom Brady and Gronk? So with I guess with the ceiling that AOC has, do you think he could be somewhere on that level, like Tom Brady?
I mean, that's hard to compare him to that. You know what I mean?
I said I would have put it that.
Yeah, like,
But I was entertaining the idea. I mean, it's a hot take, and a lot of these cats that were on the comments were talking a lot of shit, but it's a hot take. They don't know what that is. So somebody asked, I just entertained the idea.
yeah.
But do you really think that he could
Like realistically, no way in hell. Tom Brady's the fucking man, bro. That's like trying to compare fucking me to Michael Jordan. That's like, it's unrealistic, but you can always hope and fucking hope for it. But no, it's not gonna happen.
Put it this way, like, so prior to all the shit, like, okay, let's go back to last year's draft or this past year's draft class. What I was hoping for, and it obviously looked like it would have panned out, is CJ Stroud.
Bro, I was
That's what
saying
I wanted.
that too, man.
I wanted them to move up and get Stroud. If they didn't take Stroud, I was hoping they went with Witherspoon.
Or Jalen.
Who?
Jalen Carter?
Jalen Carter.
that would've been-
The only hard thing, so Jalen Carter, he's like one of those guys, would work any other 31 places except here.
Yeah.
Like all the
Especially with what he was doing at the time.
all the off-field shit he had, like, bro,
yeah,
you
yeah.
cannot take that kid and put him in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, bro, like this is like, you got to think of the environment. Like,
Then
if
you
he's
think about
if he's a Tim Tebow, bro, by all means, we should have took Jalen
Bring him
Carter.
here.
We needed him.
Yeah.
But when a lot of people would ask me, they're like, "Oh yeah, what about Jalen Carter?" This now, I'm like, "Oh, like, he's a fucking great player. He is." But it's just like, that's the scary part of it. Like,
Yeah, it's
especially
Vegas.
with the whole Henry Rugg situation too.
Like, this is
it's too
Vegas.
close to home. You don't
Yeah,
want nothing
like-
to happen.
Like, bro, this is Vegas at the end of the day. This is a party city.
Yeah.
Like, for those guys, young kid, bro, imagine back. Like, think about you guys when you guys were 20, 21 years old, and everybody's fucking like, if they're all like, oh, you the man, like feeding you this and that, and you got millions of dollars. You're in one town that is ready to cater to you because of who you are. Like, bro, it's
That's true
it's a
though.
tough one.
that's why I wanted Witherspoon first
Or
or
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Yeah, Gonzalez is who I wanted.
Yeah.
He was still on the board. I wanted a quarterback. If it wasn't us trading up to get like CJ,
Yeah.
I didn't mind getting like Will Levis later on or something like that. But I felt like because I heard reports that the Raiders were actually interested in moving up, but they weren't giving up enough to the Texans. But I think it would have been perfect because you have a quarterback like Jimmy G, who's not the future. He's just somebody that's going to hold the.
Yeah.
But CJ, with the weapons we have right now, I think would have done crazy
what
right
he's doing
now.
over there in Texas.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you look at our offensive line right now, and I think that's the biggest knock on AOC is the fact that he stays in the pocket too long. He can't do much with his legs.
Yeah.
That's why he takes the sacks most of the time. But if we had somebody that was mobile enough to kind of move out the pocket and make some plays, I think we would have been good right now. But I guess we got to, look forward to next year and see.
Well, so this is the thing is like I'm very optimistic to see how he finishes out the year and see like really, like showcase what he is capable of. And then like from there, then it's like, okay, this next draft class, if he does okay and shows like, okay, I can fix these little things, which I feel like a lot of the mistakes he's been making is just inexperience from being a rookie.
Yeah.
Like you watch him and it's like it almost looks as if he thinks he's still in college. Like, oh, I can just dance in there, something will open up. Like we're playing this backyard ball. You know what I mean? And I'm something will be there. I'll make something happen. It's like, bro, no, you playing against 11 other top level dudes. It's a much faster game, way bigger, stronger, all of that. Like you need to just be smarter. Like if he can work on that, like just fucking getting rid of the ball quickly, like if it ain't there, it ain't there.
Yep.
Take the fucking loss down, and let's move on to the next one. Because bro, he can make plays. He makes beautiful
look at
throws.
What he did to Devontae Adams, 46 yards.
Yep, Devontae.
That was on point too.
Yep.
But did you see the ones he missed though?
But yeah, he did miss one.
Hey, we're not talking about that right now.
But if it was Jimmy G, he would have been on the whole time. No, there was some that he missed, but that ball that he had to Devontae was clean.
nice.
It was
But
nice.
again,
That-
Jimmy G should not. He has no excuse for not making these fucking throws. Like, bro, like you've been there so long. Like you are this veteran QB now. Like you need to be. You're getting paid way more than fucking what AOC is getting paid. You need to be making these throws, not consistently. Bro, I just can't stand watching him just like do his stupid little dance in a pocket to throw a fucking duck, get picked off, or just get hit. And every time he gets hit, where you already know, like, oh, okay, he might be done for the game.
But he's still strong right now.
He got fucking sneezed on.
And there's a lot of quarterbacks out for the season, and I'm surprised that Jimmy's still good to go, But no, do you feel like McDaniels was holding him back or no?
Oh, 100%. I feel like he was holding the whole fucking team back.
He was holding the whole Raider nation.
Yeah.
Hey, he was holding back the media team. You seen the media team since we fired Josh McDaniels? They've been killing it.
Shit, bro.
Every single week.
Videos, the clips with Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, that Marshawn Lynch clip
video.
Bro, he just, dude, I cannot believe after, like, I mean, I get it. Like, that shit that was a one-time thing. But now, after how his stint in Denver went, his stint here went, like, that dude, I think he's shown that he's not worthy or capable of fucking head coaching position.
I don't think anybody from the Bill Belichick tree is a good coach.
Bro, I
Tom
think
Brady was the only good thing about it.
Yeah,
100%. Bro, I think Belichick is not Belichick without Brady. And Brady proved that. Like, going out there to a new fucking team and then winning the Super Bowl. Bro, I already respected Tom Brady, but that just took my respect for him to a whole new level.
Yeah, you're the fucking GOAT of this football show.
Bro, you might be the GOAT of fucking all sports. Like, even to surpass, like how they always say, oh, the Michael Jordan of, like, bro.
Yeah.
No matter what people, it will always be MJ. Oh, the Michael Jordan of this, the Michael Jordan of that. But dude, like, think about like Tom Brady's career, what he accomplished, and then that final I shouldn't say final year, but that final Super Bowl with Tampa Bay.
Like he proved everything. Like,
bro,
I think that was perfect for him because he
crazy.
left and did that.
Yeah, and then once he left the Patriots, now look at where they are.
Going down
They're worse in their division. You know what I mean? Like,
it's crazy to think that. And I guess that kind of ruined all of Josh McDaniels' plans in them because they were banking on Tom Brady to be available this offseason. And I think he would have been good, but there was also reports when Tom Brady became available that the Raiders were one of the teams.
Yep.
And at the time, I didn't want the Raiders to get Tom Brady.
Could you imagine that though?
Yeah.
Him coming and then winning the Super Bowl with us instead of Tampa Bay.
Well, I wanted to ask you that though. Do you think the Raiders should have pulled the trigger on that, like when he was available to go get him and bring him here at that time?
In the first, when Tampa Bay got him, I didn't think so. I still felt like we had way more things that we needed that Tom Brady couldn't solve.
Yeah.
But if this last year on like a 1 year, I felt like our team was a little more complete, at least offensively.
Yeah.
Offensively, they were where he could do it. And then they could get Tom Brady, which Tom Brady is known for not asking the most money so that he can bring in talent that he wants.
Yeah.
And then use some of that money to beef up the defense. And look, bro, they didn't even spend a whole bunch of money on defense. And look at how the defense has been showing out. You know what I mean?
Plain.
Yeah, like
That's a perfect example. He's great right now.
like if we and that's really what it is. Like the offense hasn't been clicking, but I feel like it's just. I mean, it's hard. We have a rookie QB, and granted, yeah, there's rookies that can go out there and do it. But you know, if I feel like if we did have like a Tom Brady this year, or even fucking like an Aaron Rodgers, which Aaron Rodgers would have been harder because of the money he wanted.
That money was up there.
But
I think Tom Brady. And then when he announced that retirement, it kind of like ruined all the plans there.
But see, like that's another stupid thing though. Like if you're a head coach and you banking on grabbing this guy who is at the end of his career, regardless of who he is, like he is Tom Brady. He could be fucking 50 and probably still do it. But still, you know that this guy is like he retired last year and came out of retirement. Like bro, like you cannot bank your career, I guess you could say, on hopefully this 44-year-old QB who's retired last year we're gonna get him. Like that's a shitty gamble. You know what I mean? You live in Vegas, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
You gotta know your odds.
And that's what I was thinking the whole time. Like they should have at least had a young quarterback out there to kind of go after in the draft, not like bank on like a mid-round pick like a AOC or something like that. I think we should have drafted somebody pretty high, or at least at that point we should have just kept, you know, Jarrett Stidham and just got one of these young guys.
Bro, they should have kept Stidham.
Because he's basically he's basically what Jimmy G is, but with legs and could throw the ball deep, you know?
Bro, my so this is like a little bit like I guess insider shit. So
Here we go.
Somebody I know works on Stidham, and bro, he wasn't even asking for like anything crazy. And McDaniels wouldn't give. He wasn't even asking like fucking like top dollar for his like position, whatever. I don't know if they get on fucking chart like, you're a second string QB or you started this much times, you get X amount of dollars. Like he was asking for something. He was asking for less than what the Broncos paid him.
Oh yeah, because Broncos gave him a bag,
and McDaniels would not, or whoever, Ziegler, McDaniels, they would not give it to him because he wanted to stay in Las Vegas. But then fucking Broncos came and offered him that. And he's like, and I think he still said like, hey, fuck, look, Broncos is offering me this. Can you guys pay me that? And they're like, no. So he took it.
Thanks a lot, fucking McDipshit.
McDumb fucker.
It does kind of suck though, especially looking at our quarterback situation right now. We could definitely use a Jarrett Stidham.
Was great, man.
Like he was a good backup. I'd rather have him over Brian Hoyer. You know,
sure.
He'd be a good third string.
$1 million.
What did he do with the Niners?
Oh, I guess.
He put up points against the Niners.
But the thing is, like, you know, that AOC has over Jimmy G is that arm, right? But I feel like Stidham had that. You know, he was connecting with Devontae Adams a couple of times for those last two games. I felt like it was a big mistake, especially if you didn't know who you're gonna move on with. You know, after Derek Carr and all that.
Yep.
I felt like they should have just kept him and then drafted a young quarterback higher, you know, than because there was a lot of good quarterbacks there at least. But I guess we're just in a situation right now with LC and the team right now. But I also wanted to ask you, kind of talk about the game that just happened. You know, we just played the Dolphins. We won 2 in a row.
Yep.
Two really solid games against the Giants
and Jets.
And then we went over to Miami to play our cousin Tua.
Yep. That's my cousin.
That's my cousin. And man, it was a crazy game. I thought we were gonna get blown out, but
it was a great game. I don't care about the law. It was great.
I agree. I think the Raiders showed, and especially on the defensive side against the best offense in the league, that you know that like they're turning a corner and they can go up. Bro, look at Palomar
with that.
I was gonna talk about the Oos. He stepped up.
That was his first start, right?
Yep. He didn't start. He stepped in because Epps got hurt.
Yeah. But that was his like first game with that much like playing time.
Yeah. Got an interception.
He held it down, man.
It was all over the field too. I hope to see him a lot more, you know. But it's great to see, like you said, the defense has been showing up big time. We haven't had a defense like that in a long
play
time.
He did was what, 4th and 1?
I forgot what
they went for it on the 4th down and Pulled him out.
You talking about
Nate
when
Hobbs
Hobbs
grabbed the leg and then
that was
pulled him
4th
out,
and
came
1.
in for the kill.
Yep.
4th and 1. Stuffed him. Our defense did great that game.
Yeah,
man.
bro. So that was the last play I seen before service started. I was watching right up until like we go to 11 a.m. service, and I was literally the last play. I was all stoked. I was like, yeah. And then I went in service, came back out, checked it, and we're still doing good. I think at that time it was
we were like down by barely
14. What was the final score?
it was 20 to 13.
Yeah.
2013, yeah.
Yeah.
2013, but it was like 14. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't 4. Oh, it was like 14-13 for a while.
Yeah, 14-13.
For a while. But
Yeah.
like, props to our defense. You know, anytime, you know, the Dolphins were driving down, they were able to stop them or leave them to a field goal.
Yep.
And, I mean, other than that Tyreek Hill play, you know, Tyreek's just going to be Tyreek. But for the most part, we held the Dolphins to 20 points.
Yep.
And that's why it was more frustrating because the offense,
Yeah.
we weren't able to get anything going. And then, you know, ALC, those mistakes were
Big
tough,
time.
you know, 3 interceptions. And I was just hoping to see at least a run game show up. But I don't know. It was just kind of tough because Josh Jacobs wasn't even going anywhere on any of those runs.
Yeah.
Like, how did you see the offense, though, from your perspective?
Definitely struggling. Definitely struggling. There was a little bit of, I think, like, miscues and again, like, AOC, yeah, he did like that Devontae one. That would have been a tutty fucking, and he missed them. But yeah, so his mistakes like that, and then obviously in the end of the game, like, I get it, you trying to do something, but like, you gotta be just a little bit smart. Like, I would rather see you fucking launch that ball into the end zone on a prayer than what happened. You know what I mean? Like, getting tackled. Like,
that interception.
Yeah, so it's like he just, you know, he got to play a little better. But again, like, overall as a team, everybody thought what was the spread? 14?
Yeah, I think it was 14 to 20.
Yeah, no, but like, there was we was plus 14, so even the sharps thought we was gonna get smashed. Everybody thought we was gonna get smashed. So to show that, you know, we can compete, and
I'm loving the defense, bro.
Yes.
It's a young defense. These guys are going to be around for the long run.
Yep.
All we got to do is little pieces.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think we're almost there, though. You know, AP, I think he kind of.
Do you know where we're sitting at on the defense? Like, what number? Like, in top 10?
I don't know. But we're pretty good, though.
Yeah, I know. Everybody called me.
Bro, I seen a stat, like, in the last, and again, obviously we had, you know, 2 good games back to back prior to the Dolphins one, but like, going into this week, we were like first in like
a lot of the stats.
A lot of the stats in like the last like 3 games or something.
Yeah.
But last I looked, we were at like 12 top defense.
Yeah.
But everybody called me psycho. And remember when I did that podcast when it was when we were talking about it, I was like, I think the Raiders could be a top 10 defense. And everyone was like, smoking crack. We're almost there, so fuck y'all.
I wouldn't have thought this defense would look like that, though.
They look great, man. I'm loving
They're
it.
the reasons why we've been winning all our games,
Right.
to be honest.
The last couple.
Yeah.
For sure.
There was like a controversial thing. I love AP. I think he's a great coach. But I felt like, I don't know if you've seen, like, there was 9 minutes on the clock on 4th down. We should have went for a field goal instead of going for it on 4th down, you know?
Yeah.
I think there was like 2 or 3 field goals that we could have had, but we went for it on 4th down and we didn't convert on any of those.
So, I mean, I feel like a lot of it too is like AP, he does also need to find that fine line between like, cause you know how they all bought in, like, oh, the fucking Raider mentality, this and that, like, we're fucking rebels and, you know, whatever. It's like, yeah, at some points you do gotta have some balls and go for it with, you know, but you also gotta think of it, like, statistically and be smart about it, you know. So, but there's gonna be a learning curve there for him as well.
Yeah.
Like, mid-season, cause what was he prior? Like, the linebackers coach, right?
Yeah, he was just linebackers coach.
Yeah, he wasn't even a DC. He's you know, like, he obviously played in the league for a long time, but coaching and managing players and a game is completely different than, you know, just being like the captain on the defense or the player caller on the defense is different. I like at least what I've seen him make a few mistakes too already. Like that one, I don't know if was it the Giants or the Jets? I think it was the Jets on an interception, which obviously those get reviewed anyway. and then he threw the flag and we lost a timeout for it.
Oh yeah.
And
like
that,
the small things.
Yeah, it's like, it's just like little things like that. But like taking what he's got and the mentality he's got to the guys, and that's, to me, is one of the, like, you need to be a leader. Like
Josh, and that's what Josh wasn't.
Josh wasn't. No, he didn't have nobody buying in.
Nobody bought into
like, bro, like, if you have a fucking group of guys that believe in you and believe that you believe in them, you know what I mean? Like, they can accomplish great things.
Yeah.
Rather than like some guy that's like, oh well, we're gonna do it, like cookie cutter bullshit. You know,
and you can tell the difference in culture with AP now. They're all smoking cigars after the games and stuff like that. Players look happier.
Turning up at practices.
Yeah.
It looks much better, It kind of reminds us, we talked about like Rich Bisaccia when he took over, the players bought into him. Even though he had no experience at all, they
respected him. That's
they
why.
respected him. And now with AP here, I think that goes a long way, At first, I didn't want to. I didn't see no reason to fire Josh McDaniels. I wanted him fired, but after the season, like, just see how the season goes and then fire him afterwards, because I didn't know who would step up in his place and be a good coach. But then they announced AP, and I was like, oh shit. And then ever since then, I was like, he's been making a good case. So, like, one of the questions I want to ask you, because a lot of Raider Nation has been talking about now, should the Raiders keep AP next year, or should they go out and get somebody like Jim Harbaugh? Because that's been a name that's been floating around.
Bro, to be honest, Jim Harbaugh is who I was hoping we would go after before McDaniels.
Yeah.
When they hired McDaniels, I just rolled my eyes. I was like, no, no, this is not it. This guy is not it. Like just past his stint with the freaking with the Broncos, like, I just felt like, even prior to like recently seeing and realizing, like, bro, that was all Tom Brady. But even prior to that, I would call it like that tree from Belichick, Billy's bitches. Like, bro, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that, what's his face? What is dude that went over to coach? Was it Lions?
Matt Patricia?
Yeah, Patricia.
With the
he was the DC. Went to the Lions, failed, came back, and they're like, well, you know what? We don't have an OC now. You're going to be the OC. Like, bro, like, to me, that shows you right there that it's the head coach doing everything.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
they're just throwing him wherever.
Yeah. So then that goes to show you that the guys under him is only successful because of him. But, yeah, moving forward, like, do I like what I see with AP? Yes, I do. And granted, if he can really turn this around and we beat, like, bro, we have a tough schedule ahead.
Chiefs.
We got to play the Chiefs twice.
Yeah.
So if we can go out, beat them, and somehow make a run for playoffs, then that warrants, the conversation at least, like, hey, we really got to consider giving him a shot.
Yeah.
But if not, if he can do it, which, the task is hard, but still, like, I don't think he has that experience yet. Love the guy.
Yeah.
But I think, I would love to see them go after Harbaugh.
What about you?
It is what it is. I have no say so. I'll take either or.
Yeah. Let's hope for the best, huh?
Hope for the best, yeah.
We got
Been
to,
hoping
man.
for the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Many years.
One of these years is going to get it right.
It's just going to be crazy to see another regime come in here again and then see who they want, build it from the ground up and seeing who the next quarterback could be. But, yeah, I mean, we move on to the Chiefs this weekend. Thanksgiving weekend. I hope we could come back.
This is the one game I want to win here at home.
I know. Are you going to go to the game?
I'll be there. Yeah.
I want to ask you too, because I mean, we've been through the whole season. We ran into each other a couple of times here and there, but how do you feel about the vibes at Allegiant now? I heard that the Jets game was crazy with Raider fans over there.
Yeah. This is what is crazy, and I think it's because of our colors that it throws it off. Because every time we play a team, we play the Chiefs, you see all the red.
Yeah.
Right? Because the Raiders fans is all in black or gray or whatever, black and gray and white. Yeah. But the red stands out. We play the Broncos, the orange stands out. When we played the Bears, it's wearing that bright orange, that shit stands out. Packers, you see that yellow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so every game I walk in there and I'm like, oh, frick, like, look at all these fans. And people say that. But, bro, the Raiders fans, what you got to love about them is that when it comes time to cheer, bro, these motherfuckers are loud. Like,
all the time.
And regardless, like, who it is or whatever, they're loud, and that's what I love about it. And I think the knowledge of the fans is growing, because one of the first things I noticed when I was at 21, the first year with fans, I was like, okay, these people all turned up, whatever. But then we're playing whoever. Let's say we're playing the Chiefs. And the Chiefs, obviously, when they go on defense, when they're on defense and we're on offense, they're gonna cheer, right? They're fans. Yeah. And then I would see Raider fans like trying to cheer over them, but only enhancing the noise.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, chill.
Yeah, on the field.
Chill. Like, like, so I think a lot of the people, the fans, a lot of them weren't like diehard like Raider fans or maybe even football fans. But they're learning. And all the diehard ones come out strong. Like, bro, you guys see me. I fucking lose my shit every game. By the end of the game, I'm toast. I'm like,
I'm burnt out.
I'm dead. On Mondays is a rough day for me. I'm like emotionally drained.
Oh, bro, we be the same way after games, especially when we lose. It's like, damn, I don't even want to talk about this team. I don't even want to look at this team no more.
I'll do one video and go to sleep for 24 hours.
And then by Wednesday, Thursday, we're like, okay,
we gonna win this week.
We're ready for game day and whatnot. So far, like, what's been your favorite game so far this year? I know you go back and forth a lot with the Win Club and all that.
Yeah, so like I'll usually go down there, hang out. A lot of times what I try to do is it like if I have family in town or somebody first timers, like, bro, that Winfield Club is like a experience like no other.
Yeah.
Especially if you're down there in the pit, you're on the field. Like it's crazy. So like for me personally, I rather sit in my seats and watch the game because to me it's a better view of the game itself.
That is true.
But as far as like if somebody who's never been there, like, bro, like, especially if they don't go to games all the time, a lot of people that come, like a lot of people from Hawaii, and which is usually who's always with me is somebody from Hawaii.
Yeah.
They've never been to any type of sporting event, let alone an NFL game, let alone get down in the Winfield Club right on the field.
It's trippy.
So,
for them, huh?
So it's an experience, and I love, like to take people down there and just like let them experience that because, bro, it's like it really is memorable. Like you'll never forget that experience.
That's like Mustafa, my buddy. I took him down there for the Patriots game.
Yep.
And, I took him to the actual front.
Yep.
And he was tripping out. He was like, bro, that was the best. I've never been, on the field like that. Yeah, he had a blast. He sending me DMs and texts afterward. Appreciate you. But
it's crazy. Because this is the first season I've actually experienced the win, and we went there a couple of times now. Like, I'm 3-0 now, so I felt superstitious now. Like,
gotta go every time.
I gotta go every game, But it's a fun experience, like just being there, and I think that's something that the Raiders and Allegiant Stadium do a good job in is give every fan that experience. We have a club. Like one of my homies was tripping out, like that they have a club after the game. Like they're partying and stuff like that. I was like, what the heck? I was like, yeah, it's an actual club.
Bro, DJ Dash is a fucking man, bro.
Hey, he nice.
Yeah.
The other dude that they had, I forgot who. It was one of the weeks I was ready to party, and I was like, it's just all EDM. I'm not.
Bro, I don't even know, but so this last game was the first time we stayed on there. Like usually I go down first half, and halftime I go to my seats to finish up the game because I'm more focused on the game. But this game, we did it backwards. We sat in the seats first half, and then my girl wanted to go out on there. She had some friends on there. So I was like, okay, let's go. And it's good for her because, like she wants the Raiders to win and stuff, but she's not like really into football.
Yeah, she just want to have a good time.
She's supporting because how much it means to me. You know what I mean?
And my wife's the same way.
So she's like, oh yeah. So like for her, I'm like, yeah, I want you to enjoy it with your your friends, because like you're not as invested into this game as I am. But we went on there, and so I got to hear him perform for the first time. And her and Dash go way back. Like they've been working together for a long time. And he actually came up to me a couple of weeks ago. He's like, hey, what's up, bro? Like, like I feel like I know you just like through Instagram and stuff, because like he's like he and Zoe are friends. And then so he's like, I never really got to meet you. I'm Dash, blah blah. Zoe and I, we go way back, yada yada. And I was like, oh, okay, right on. So I went home. I told her I met him. She's like, he's super cool, whatever. And then so we got to listen to him finally for the first time this past game, Jets. Bro, he is fucking fire. He was playing hip hop bangers.
No, that's what because the other time that they I forgot what game it was. You left right away. The Patriots week.
Yeah.
Or
Oh yeah, every game I take off, I leave.
yeah, but I like to party after. Like if we win,
Yeah.
if we lose, I'm not gonna stay in there.
Well,
But
I gotta take everything back to the storage, all the tailgating stuff.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
so I went. Well, the first time we went there was the Packers weekend. But my wife, she likes to hang out, but she doesn't like to stand there too long. Like
Yep.
she's one of those that wants to go home after. So I couldn't really party after the Packers weekend. And that was Charles Woodson's birthday.
Yeah.
So we were over there, and I was about to go kick it with them, but I was like, okay, we'll leave. So the Patriots week, I was like, okay, I want to party after if we win. We won. I was like, oh, let's go. I went in there, there's nothing but fucking, you know. And I was like, damn, this killed my vibe. I'm gonna leave. But DJ Dash was there. What was the third game? Oh, the Giants weekend.
Giants.
Yeah, but then I didn't go Jets weekend, but I heard it was lit then.
Yeah.
The tailgate was lit, bro.
He was fucking bumping, bro. What is crazy is too is like I never thought about this because we're so spoiled. I guess
We are.
we are, right?
We're so
but I
spoiled.
never really thought about this. Somebody was like, we were talking about it. I don't know if we were at the tailgate or maybe not even at the game.
Yeah.
But somebody was like, wait, you guys have a performance every halftime? I was like, yeah. And then like duh.
It was whatever.
Yeah, like duh. Like, what are you talking about? And they're like, every game? And I was like, yeah, every game. Like, why? And he's like, bro, no other place does that. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, bro, yeah, when I went to like different stadiums,
They'll like have
I
a
was like,
local
bro,
artist.
yeah,
or
you're
something
right.
Like
Like, or like house band playing.
yeah, or like a marching band or
Bro,
something
we
like
got
that.
fucking like headliners, like bro, like Rick
DJ
Ross,
Quick,
T.I., fucking.
But then you still get Raider fans still complaining, oh, they're not Raider fans. Like, who gives a fuck?
Who gives a shit? Yeah,
It's just a show.
they're wearing Raiders gear, bro. They're Raiders fans today.
Hey, we do get spoiled. Like,
Lil Wayne,
Lil
fucking.
Wayne- bro, we even have Warren G Too Short
Bro,
and
they
DJ
should have
Quick.
had. You know what would have been funny?
Yeah.
They should have had Lil Wayne for the Packers.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
And had him in the Raiders shit.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
Oh, that would have been
'Cause he's a Packer fan,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
He did that one song. What was it? Cheesehead.
I have no
You
clue.
ever heard that Green Bay Pack? It's called Cheesehead.
Nah. How does it go?
It's the Black and Yellow song,
Oh, okay.
but remix called Cheesehead.
Oh,
And
shit.
he did it, Wayne?
Yeah, it's actually pretty hard.
You heard the silver and black one?
Yeah, Gay Parade.
Wait, what? I said the silver and black.
Bro.
It's all silver.
Wait, speaking of
I'm
that,
tired. I'm working 18-hour shifts, bro.
bro, I heard your song on fucking
Sing it for us. They have you perform over there at Allegiant Stadium.
Which one?
I don't know, because I keep looking for like
Raiders song?
it's the song from, it's not on Instagram anymore. It used to be the Oakland Raiders song. We the Oakland Raiders.
Oh yeah, bro. I was trying to look for
Silver-
that one too
Yeah, and it's
recently.
not.
I couldn't find it.
And I was like, bro, I'm gonna type the whole shit in.
Yeah.
Like who it's by. I forget who it's by. Bro, and, yeah, I typed it in, and then I seen your song, MrFitz. I was like, what the fuck? So I played it. I was like, oh shit, he got a song. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I used to do a lot of music back in the day. I actually got signed to Liquid Bay Records, but it was a 360 deal.
What is that?
It's where they own everything.
Oh,
And it's like you end up. The reason why they call it 360 is you end up in the same spot
that you started.
signed.
Got you.
So, but a lot of people like to say I sound like Ice Cube, Mac 10. I got that old West Coast.
You sound like
Coast.
Uso Dramas, no?
Yeah, well, that's the old me. I'm nice now.
Booyah Tribe over
Who
there.
you trying?
What'd you think of the song though?
I liked it.
Appreciate it.
I liked it.
How did you really think
I
about
was,
it?
no, I was, I was fucking tripping out though.
Yeah,
I was like, wait, what the fuck?
The fuck yo team or Raiders bitch?
Raiders, bitch.
Oh, you should hear play the fuck yo team real quick.
Okay.
Raiders bitch. I did it with a producer that's just not usually like my style,
Yeah,
but it was all raw, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just throw it on. You know what I mean? But a lot of people like the Raiders bitch.
Yeah. I think it's because that's your line, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, yeah.
I say that line every game.
Y'all know what it is. Raiders, bitch, MrFitz, Raiders handling biz.
Sing it.
We on top of
No free show.
I didn't warm up my vocals yet. Yeah.
You should do the national anthem like that.
Oh, hell no.
Just
I'll pledge allegiance. No,
Imagine him going up for the national anthem. Like,
No,
Raiders, bitch. America,
he
bitch.
goes to sing the national anthem, but he starts saying the Pledge of Allegiance. And today's national anthem, MrFitz. Like, is there ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag. Everybody like, huh?
And we gonna be in the win club. We gotta start the booze. Boo! I pledge allegiance,
I've been
bitch.
working 18 doubles and I'm tired of this shit right now.
But yeah, bro. I was talking to these Jets fans at the Jets game, and they're like, bro, you guys are fucking spoiled. Like they're like, dude. They're like just everything, facility and just all of it. They're like, dude, we don't get this. Where are they? MetLife or wherever the Jets fucking play.
No, we are. I think the Raiders deserve it. You know, we've been in a baseball stadium for the past
30,
many years.
40,
You know, we've never had a stadium, but you know, I know there's a lot of Raider fans that complain about, oh, you know, you got opposing fans there. But I think once you start winning, I think now, you know, you start seeing a lot of Raider fans
like
there.
we talked about last episode. That you were there. That tailgate was fucking packed,
Bro, the shitty thing is that the reason why it's like that too is like it's not because of the people. I mean, yeah, a lot of it is like they made it so fucking expensive that it's hard for your average blue collar fan to fucking afford season tickets. Like bro, I remember going to Oco, and my favorite place to sit in Oco was the 50-yard line, home side, right above the tunnel that they come out of. We would always try to buy those tickets. And bro, if you look at the paper ticket that they'll give you or the printout when you buy it, it shows the original cost.
Yeah.
Bro, that ticket was only like, I don't know, $75, $125, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're on the fucking 50-yard line, like midway up, which is perfect. Because Oco, you couldn't go down to the front. We did one time, and because they put it ground level, like everybody standing up, is fucking shitty seats.
Oh, yeah.
At Oco. But Allegiant, they were smart. I asked them about that when I got my seats. They're like, oh, no, every seat will be good because we made the first seat 8 feet off the ground.
Oh.
So you'll have view over all the players and everything.
Yeah.
So, like, right down to the front is great at Allegiant. But, yeah, like, those fucking seats, you know, like, would be probably, I don't know what the highest level seat, that would be the highest level seat, though. It would probably be like fucking something like $500. That's the base price.
That is a base price.
That's fucking like how can and then for what 8 to 9 games, and then on top of that the PSL, which is like 75 racks.
Yeah.
Like how can a normal person afford that? So that's a shitty thing. But then MGM owns like 30,000 seats or something. Something wild.
That's crazy. And it's crazy too because like the games before this one coming up, they were cheap. Like all the seats were like, remember we see like $100, which is like you don't see that a lot out here.
It's been and then
But that's how I was saying. Like a lot of fans need to be careful what they wish for because if the Raiders start winning, those prices are gonna shoot right back up. You know.
I was telling Fitz because remember we were going to the game and you was asking me, oh, do I still have the Chiefs?
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, after we win tonight, I'm telling you, they're gonna sell.
Bro, the next morning it shot up.
Well, bro, the next morning I woke up to the email that said, congratulations, your tickets have sold. Bro, I called it. Like I was like, I know it.
Especially when you win too.
Yeah,
The
but
day
especially
after, I
when you
remember
win.
I went online just to look again to see, and it went up like $110 on the pricing for all this. And I was like, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And it's only going to go up now because, you know, I think McDaniels has something to do with the ticket prices because nobody wanted to watch the team with McDaniels. Now, everybody's excited just to see this new team with AP.
Everybody's excited that he's gone.
Exactly. And they just want to go and enjoy the game now.
Bro, it was funny because the Giants game, you know how they had like on Sports Center and all of that, like Max and them lighting up the cigars and like, everybody, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, you get like sending me the video. Oh, you guys act like you won the Super Bowl. I was like, bro, fucking Fire McDaniels is the equivalent right now.
That's our Super Bowl right
that's
there.
our Super
The
Bowl
whole
right
nation
there.
agreed they wanted him gone.
Yeah. If there was anything we wanted for Christmas, that was it.
Yeah.
And we got it for Halloween.
Yep.
You know? He got fired when he went trick-or-treating.
Trick or treat, you're fired.
How you get fired on your day off?
How you get fired on your day? For reals though. Everybody lost except for the Broncos this week.
Fuck.
It's just crazy that the Chargers are the worst team in our division now.
Fucking Vikings, bro. Come on, do your job.
I was like, fuck. So I got some questions from the fans.
Yep.
You know, some hot takes. We'll go over it and you know, go from there. So let me see. I'll pull it up right now.
I pledge allegiance. I can't believe I said that shit on.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
They're gonna fire you.
Cut that.
Don't ever bring them back to the stadium.
I'm tired.
So, okay, this one comes from Team Devontae. He says that the Raiders sneak into the playoffs with a record of 10-7 and are a second-round exit.
I mean, bro, if we can beat the Chiefs this weekend,
Yeah.
I think anything is possible. Because I was watching them last night, and I was like, I was sitting over there like eating dinner, but watching it on my phone, and I was like, because my girl was watching something else, and I was like, something like, fuck. And then she's like, what? And I was like, fuck, the Chiefs have a good defense too. Like, bro, they're a complete team, you know what I mean?
Damn.
But I think that would be it. Like, bro, if we can beat them at home, what is crazy is that when we play them in Kansas City, we do fairly well against them.
Always do good, but we never win. But
bro, in Allegiant, bro, like I don't know, last year they smashed us. The past 2 years, I think. This is like the latest we've played them.
But I think that's good because we have momentum now and we have drive. We're fighting for something.
Yeah.
That's why I want to win this
Yeah.
weekend.
So, bro, if we can go out there and beat fucking them, they're like a juggernaut. You know what I mean? Like, they lost last night, but still, they're still a really good team.
yeah, it's going to be a real test for our defense now.
Yeah.
This is going to be the best quarterback that we played
Yeah.
since AP took over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, Patrick Mahomes, that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about it.
Magic fucking Mahomes, man.
I thought you were going to say something
I
else.
was gonna say something. I stopped. Fuck.
And hopefully we don't get to see too much Taylor Swift over there.
Yeah, I was gonna make it the sign. I'm really thinking about it.
Bro, did you guys hear in Philly they took all her music off the radio?
Over us?
They're like, in light of us playing Kansas City, we're not gonna play Taylor Swift this week. Some shit like
Shout
that.
out, so that's dope,
Yeah.
bro.
We should do that here. You know what would have been funny if they booked her for the halftime show. She was the Raider girl. And now we got bad, bro.
They should do it, bro.
It's like, hey, call the Raiders PR team right now.
That would be
Kelsey would be upset with
Bro,
that.
He'd be watching like, what the fuck?
Hey, that would be like, that would make it like that.
That'd be
Top stories in America, but that might even make it outside. You know what I mean?
Bro, shoot, if that would have happened, I would have tried to ran past the stage with a sign that said Raiders, bitch.
You gotta go up the fucking. I'd like to see you do that. Hold on, guys. He's gonna be running. Oh, I'm almost there, guys. So the
Raiders,
torch-
bitch. Fuck the Chiefs.
Oh, we should have hit up the doppelganger, the Taylor Swift doppelganger.
Oh,
the one that looks like her.
yeah.
Bring her out to a game and then just have her wear Raider
Raider
gear.
shit,
Yeah, just take pictures with
yeah.
fans. Like,
Bro, then
bro.
you get your team and just like suit them up or whatever, like like fucking bunch of big
Security
usos.
walking
Yeah,
with her,
walking with her.
bro.
Let's do some.
Around the tailgaters, just act like we would security guards. Just
Yeah,
walk up to the win.
bro, just four of them, just four of you guys around her.
You got to get the Raiders camera on them, act like she's over there in the win
Raiders
club with us.
gear.
That'd be funny.
Bro, they would do it too, guaranteed. They would
Oh,
think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
hilarious.
Like, hey, Sip, get this girl right.
Interview her.
Oh, put her on the screen, the interviews. No, that'd be funny though. Okay, so this next one is from Z Blank Slate. He says that Carr shouldn't have left. He wasn't the problem.
Oh, I agree with that. So I always been for Derek Carr just because like I watch a lot and I see what he's capable of. Which I will say, last year, I felt like he did have a lot of miscues, a lot of misses with Renfro, with Devontae. But again, it's just not even looking game to game, but let's just look overall. Devontae had an all-pro season last year with who at QB? With DC. You know what I mean? So regardless, and look at his production up until this point, like nowhere near that. I was like bummed to see him go. Last year though, I was like, okay, like I finally hit that point where I was like, okay, I get it. Like
Yeah.
they they got to try something new, time to move on, which is why I was hoping they would move up, maybe even use DC to like Texans could have used them, and try to go up there, go after that Stroud pick. But then they got rid of him, that whole thing. They treat him like shit, which I felt for the dude. Only to bring in Garoppolo, and I was like, bro.
Motherfucker.
And I was like, bro, I was like super hopeful. Like it's like one of those things. Like it's like when they hired McDaniels. I was like, what am I gonna do? Like boycott the game? No.
We're stuck with him.
Yeah, it is what it is. So I was like, you know what? I was trying to look for all the bright side and the upside. Like Jimmy G took the Niners to the Super Bowl. You know, he's a decent QB, winning record, blah, 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 blah. Fucking season starts and blah. I'm like, bro, we should have kept DC. And then that whole report came out about how they tried to go after Tom Brady and they actually wanted Derek Carr over Garoppolo, which is like, dude, why the fuck did you, if he was the backup plan, why treat him like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why treat him the way you guys treated him? Like, again, not a great leader, you know, like, which is another reason why they fired him, but
Yeah.
which is another reason why
Thanks,
should have been
McDipshit.
fired.
I was on the board. Was like, I was okay with moving on from him.
Yeah,
I know he wasn't entirely the problem. I understand
no.
that, but I felt like if anything, if they were to move on from him, of course we should have had somebody that could come in and be that guy. And I was thinking, Jimmy G as well. It just kind of sucks because we really have no other option other than Jimmy G. I mean, AOC, but he's still a rookie, just learning.
Yeah.
It's just kind of tough, though. I was okay with moving on from him 'cause I was just tired of seeing him.
Yeah.
I don't know. You were on the same boat.
Well, let me ask you guys this.
Yeah.
I don't watch enough college football to like really know, but like, what is your guys' thoughts on this QB draft class coming up?
Everybody's hyped on Caleb Williams.
Dude, everybody was hyped on him until he started like saying like, which I was happy about. He was like, oh yeah, I'll only play for 5 teams, Raiders being one of them, right?
Yeah.
And then, bro, I feel like as soon as he said that, he just like loss after loss after loss.
My whole thing with Caleb Williams thing is the college he's coming from. It's USC.
Mm-hmm.
Name me one of the great quarterbacks in the last, 20 quarterbacks that came out of USC that was great at USC, but was shit in the league.
Yeah.
The only last QB to come
Carson
out,
Palmer.
he was that's the last one that came out that was good.
Yeah, that was
Look at
a
all
while
Matt
ago.
Leinart, Mark Sanchez.
John David Booty.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't remember him?
John David Booty?
You don't remember him?
Oh, I don't.
You remember him?
No, not at all.
Booty? What kind of name is that? You're fucking with me right now.
I thought it was a joke.
But look at all Mark Sanchez, all these quarterbacks that Baker, that come out of USC, great in college, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but are just fucking booty in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Oof.
So I'm not really hype on Caleb Williams. Let me see.
John David Booty.
John David Booty. Oh, you're not fucking lying.
Oh, like, you never remember
I
John
never
David
heard
Booty?
of him.
I don't remember him.
But again, I don't follow enough
Yeah.
college ball.
But I would say, like, Caleb Williams is, like, obviously everybody's name, but there's a lot of potential out there. I like a lot of quarterbacks that's coming in this draft.
So,
Bo Nix is a nice one coming out of
Yeah.
Oregon.
Penix.
Penix, that's the one guy that's been brought up a lot with the Raiders
Yeah.
because he's a guy that might not go top 10, but he's a top 15. You could get somebody like that, or obviously Drake May, or if we get if we get Harbaugh, bring in his quarterback that's coming in.
Yeah, who
JJ
is
McCarthy?
McCarthy?
Like they're all solid. I think a lot of them have a higher ceiling than AOC.
I would avoid Caleb Williams though.
I wouldn't mind getting him, but there's no way we're gonna be a number 1 pick unless we do shitty.
Bro,
Or-
I was
or
like,
top 3 pick.
I could see his thing about saying you know what, because of the NIL thing, if one of the 5 teams that I want to play for don't have number 1 pick,
Yeah.
I'ma just go and play one more year because I'm gonna make money anyway.
Yeah.
I can see, okay, like that's not too outlandish. Where some people are like, bro, who the fuck you think you are, this and that.
Yeah.
But then when he came out and said, like, whatever team drafts me, I want
With the
ownership.
Yeah, he was ownership.
I want
in his-
ownership. I'm like, bro, now
Now
you be like, settle down, settle down.
We don't even know what you look like in the NFL. yet.
Yes,
You could go join John
like,
David
bro.
Booty.
Every time I tune in, I'm like, they're losing or they lost.
Bro, the last couple of games he's been losing, man.
Yeah.
Tough ones.
This
But
generation is fucked, bro.
but outside of the draft, there's quarterbacks out there that the Raiders could trade for if they wanted to. Like there's names like Kyler Murray has been floating around.
Hell no, bro.
Justin Fields.
Fuck no.
Yeah, I'm not sold on Fields either.
I don't know. Or just bring Marcus back.
Bring the Uzbek.
bring the Uzbek, man.
And there's any other quarterbacks available on this offseason?
There is gonna be some. Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is like, like he would be like when similar to like Jimmy's situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think like, bro, we should look for the future already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like again with the team offensively anyway. That's why I was like, bro, I could like. It's gonna be far fetched, but Rodgers like he would come like, bro. Imagine how the Jets would look right now if he didn't get hurt in the first 10 seconds of the game. Like, bro, they would be a scary team. Their
Yeah,
defense
they
is
would.
shut
It's
out.
nice.
And they have the offensive weapons. They just don't have anybody to steer that boat right now. Yeah, like Aaron Rodgers. But the only thing was like the whole
The money.
the money. Yeah, like
That was a,
Especially when he changed his profile pic to the Jedi.
oh
Saw
yeah.
that? I was like, he's coming to the fucking Raiders.
I the only thing I seen was when he was at like that golf game.
Yeah, and then they would
they're
say
like,
Raiders.
Raiders. And then
I think, man.
I think he wanted to come.
I think so too.
Yeah, but yeah, like you said, the money. I don't think they want to spend that money, but shit, him with Devontae Adams over here would have been crazy.
Would have been crazy, bro.
Bro, they would have, the offense, dude, just imagine that though. Aaron Rodgers, he doesn't get hurt because we're playing on grass.
Yep. Bro, that's the same thing.
And then boom, our defense starts coming into their own with him fucking on offense. Like, bro,
This
we would look nice.
super nice. It would
We
have
would
been
look
crazy.
nice.
we can only imagine.
Yep.
But maybe Josh McDaniels doesn't get fired. You know.
Man, fuck yeah.
Okay, so I got another one. Sugar Shane 94 says, for the guest, what was your favorite memory before becoming a Raiders fan? And also, what location did you hold close to the Raiders? L.A., Oakland, or Las Vegas?
Wait, what?
I guess-
Okay, so I would say,
What was your first memory of becoming a Raiders fan, I guess?
becoming a Raiders
yeah.
fan.
And then, I guess, what
your
your
favorite Raider?
city that you hold close to you as a Raider fan? Was it Oakland, L.A., or Vegas?
It's hard. For me, it's hard because like I grew up in the Oakland era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was the Oakland Raiders. But the second that I heard that there's a possibility of them coming here, I was all about it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like because I'm not from Oakland.
Yeah.
So like I grew up an Oakland Raider fan. I actually remember like, you know, like real young LA, but Oakland is like those memorable years.
Yeah.
Like we went to the Super Bowl as Oakland Raiders,
Yep,
you know, in my time. But I wasn't one of those guys that like, you know, like I could see if I was from Oakland and, you know, born and raised there or whatever it is, still living there, then I'd be like, fuck, like that would be heartbreaking to me, honestly.
Yeah.
Like if in 30 years or 27 years, whatever it is, if they're like, you know what, we're packing up, guys, we're gonna move to someplace else, I'll be crushed.
Yeah.
That would crush me. So I would have to say Vegas, just
Yeah.
because this is my home now. You know, this is the Raider culture I'm bringing my kids up in.
Yeah.
As far as like memories, like one of my earliest memories, and it doesn't even have anything to do with football, is I remember I must have been in like fourth or fifth grade, right around there, and then like that was like right around the time where my mom started letting me dress myself to school, and so it was picture day. And she was like, go wear whatever you want. And I was like, oh, I know. I'm going to get
I
my
know.
Oakland Raiders shirt.
Hey.
Just a plain black shirt that said Oakland Raiders on the front. I was like, this is what I'm wearing for pictures. You know, like that's like one of my earliest memories of like repping, you know, Raider Nation.
It's funny you said that because last week I told or it was like 2 weeks ago for picture day out here.
Yeah.
I told my wife, I was like, just let them dress however they want to dress.
Yep.
I told my second youngest son, Shane, he's what, 7 right now? I was like, hey, go ahead, wear whatever you want. This motherfucker came in his Raider shorts, Raider jersey, Raider hat. You know what I mean?
There
I was
we
like, that's
go.
right. You know what I mean?
Raising them up right.
Yeah, you just remind me of that right now.
Let's see.
Or your daughter dressing up as you.
I know, she's a Niner fan.
Right there, bro. That's the picture.
That's right.
Oh, you gotta show the camera.
You see that?
Oh, you still got it. Oh man, I gotta show you now. Like the little Tavares right there.
Yeah.
Bro, hold on. I got. So I always show. I showed this to freaking Wood. So this is my first jersey right here. a freaking bootleg Charles Woodson jersey.
I think you posted that, yeah?
I posted it before. Yeah,
I seen it. I seen it. I remember.
Bro, I remember, but it was between this or a Jerry Rice one. It was at Swap Me, and then I was like, "Oh, I'll get the Woodson one." But it's so crazy now because I'm so like affiliated with Woodson now, and I was like, "Man, it's so funny." I paid for a bootleg jersey. I didn't know that the name's supposed to be in the back. So I went to school with like, I got my Raider jersey
when
on.
we were younger and Walmart sold the bootleg jerseys. Do you remember that?
Yep.
I always used to think it was hard when I go get a fresh bootleg fucking Raiders jersey. Well, yeah, that's New Jersey,
But now in Vegas, you could get any jersey.
you can get it
I'll be
anywhere.
I'll be looking over there for my daughter's stuff because I go to Raider Image and it's way too much over there.
Bro, but even the Walmart, like, so I
They
come
have
to
some
the
nice
I come
stuff.
to the realization that, like, dude, I have hats galore and I have probably 1,000 Raiders jackets.
Yeah.
I don't have any t-shirts. So I was like, dude, I need like regular just Raiders t-shirts. And I'm kind of picky because I don't. It's weird. Like I love that the Raiders are here in Las Vegas, but I don't like stuff that says Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh.
I would rather it say Oakland or just Raiders or just honestly, I'm just a plain shield type of guy.
What about LA?
I would rock that.
I
Just
love the LA gear. There's just not a lot around.
No.
But I know the Uso Dark Side, the one that be doing
These hats.
Yeah.
like he does a lot of LA gear too, which is pretty cool. But that one's pretty dope too.
Yeah.
That one always reminds me of AB. Remember when he
He had the white one. But yeah, like I was at Walmart and I was like, oh, I'm gonna look. Like it's Walmart. Like, bro, they're gonna have Raider shirts, probably $10. And I seen a couple and I look. I'm like, bro, these shirts like $25. Like this. I thought Walmart was cheaper than that. Come on.
$5? Come on.
That's like freaking Raider Image prices right there.
Yeah,
Plus,
yeah.
you can, like, as a season ticket holder, you get percentage off. So probably comes out equivalent.
Oh yeah, you're right.
What do you think about Darkside's hats? It's all the hats I wear, and then sometimes he wears.
I like it. What? Wait, what does it say on now?
This
Oh,
one?
it says Dark Side. I thought it said Oakland at first.
It says Darkside. So he has the Oakland ones, the LA ones, now the Las Vegas ones. But he's overall pretty dope.
Does he
So
make the
I'm
dad
trying to
hats?
hook you up with a package.
Does he make the dad hats?
No. See, I like the dad hats
Yeah,
too.
see, that's
you
all-
know the Nation, right?
That's all I wear.
That's the
is
one that
dad
I
hats.
wear a lot. The Nation. You follow the Nation or no?
No, I don't know. What is the
Oh, you're
nation?
probably- It's a lot of the hats that I be wearing though, because I like the dad hats too.
Yeah.
This is more like the bigger ones too.
It's the Samoan.
Some
Samoan.
One
but-
snap, and it works perfect.
But yeah, well, with that said, I want to do one more thing before we get out of here. Was like to build your Raiders dream team.
Yep.
So I'm gonna just ask for like one quarterback, one running back, 2 wide receivers, and 1 tight end. So like from all time,
Oh,
Like-
bro.
That's a hard one.
So all
Okay.
time
all time, any
Raiders.
Raiders. Like so, like who would be your starting quarterback?
I mean, dude, I feel like the best quarterback that I can remember is Gannon.
Derek Carr. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, no, I really like Derek Carr and
before
watch
the
it.
injury,
and-
before the injury, he was
Yeah.
nice.
No,
Oh, but Gannon. Oh, yeah, Gannon was.
but
Gannon was
even
a
but
beast,
even
bro.
after, like even after injury, his accuracy was always on point. He's smart, Derek Carr. But yeah, so we would have to probably go Gannon
Your running back.
or maybe Jamarcus, huh?
Yeah, he could throw deep. He could throw deeper than the AOC.
Bro, running back, I'd have to go Bo Jack.
Yeah, I know it's a toss up between Marcus and Bo all
I
the
would
time.
have to go Bo Jack.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what's funny? So like the season ticket holders, the Raiders will like call you at some like it's like always automated. But then one of the times it was like, oh, what's up, Raider Nation? This is Bo Jackson, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I hung up the phone. Somebody was like, oh, who is that? I was like, oh, Bo Jackson just called.
Yeah, we talk sometimes. You know?
That's Bo
Just
Jackson.
hung up on him. I ain't got time.
I tell
Yeah.
I got a train right now.
You ain't even say bye. No, it's a voicemail. It's listening to the voicemail. But yeah, I'd have to go Bo Jackson.
Jackson.
And then
2 wide receivers.
Dude, I mean, I feel like you cannot say Tim Brown, Jerry Rice,
Yeah.
but I would want to put Devontae in there. Like,
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. I didn't think
yeah,
of that.
so
wouldn't be bad either.
maybe like Jerry Devontae,
Yeah.
Ooh, Jerry the one.
Yeah.
And then you got tight end.
tight end. I can't even remember. Like, honestly, like, like really good tight ends prior to like Waller. I don't even remember.
Me either.
Yeah,
We had
like,
some, we had
I
some
mean,
cool
the old
ones.
school ones, but
like I
Remember,
I think I know
Zach
you're talking
Miller.
about
Zach Miller was nice.
Yeah, but I'll take Waller over him.
Oh, okay. Dave Casper.
Casper, yeah, but that's before my time. So like, I got to see Rich Gannon. I got to see Jerry Rice. I got to see, well, especially Devontae Adams. Bo Jackson. YouTube is great. You know what I mean?
yeah.
but like, yeah, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Darren Waller on the tight end.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, that'd be a
can't,
solid.
honestly, because I can't even recall like any other tight ends prior to like current ones that we've had,
Yeah.
like Moreau and Waller and Witten and
Jason Witt.
1 year or maybe
that's
two.
a solid lineup. Do you know yours or no?
Yeah, I mean, the same thing. I would have to go Waller, Gannon, Bo, Devontae, Jerry Rice, and maybe the 87 defense.
All right, let me ask you guys this: Seabass or DC?
I go Seabass.
Yeah, you got to, yeah.
But DC, that's what I was thinking about when I was watching the game. I said, man, we always got good punters and kickers. Like,
Yeah, we
we
always
always
do.
find that.
Yeah.
We had Shane Leckler and then
Shane
Janikowski.
Leckler, then
Even when we had King, like
yup.
King was solid, and then but now we found like Daniel Carlson, AJ Cole, like random dudes, but they ended
Yeah.
up
Why
they're
can't it
both.
Why can't that luck be with quarterbacks?
That's
Yes.
what I was saying. I was saying
Yes.
because every
It's
team,
always the fucking
every
kicker
team
or
always
punter.
finds like the Steelers always find good wide receivers, like
Yeah.
always, and then I
Bro,
was
didn't they use a first round pick on Janikowski?
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Imagine me like YouTube back in the day.
Oh.
You know how much we would have been on their ass. Like, what the fuck?
I was just watching a video where he attempted like a 76-yard field goal. Something wild, bro.
Oh, Janikowski?
Janikowski in a
Like, oh,
game.
that's our pick right there.
Yeah.
We
They're
don't
like,
need a
well,
defense, we
use
don't
a
need
first
an
round pick. Fuck it. You're gonna kick from your own 35.
and he has the most points in Raiders history. Dog.
Yeah.
That shows a lot.
Oh, that's
That was a
fucking
nice first round pick.
that's
Look at the
fucking
Niners last year with their
Legatron.
first round.
Huh?
You know who they got with their first round pick? The Niners last year.
The kicker?
Yeah, Moody, and he's been fucking up all season.
Bro, it doesn't work out now.
It's like great first round pick, Niners.
I also seen that you have a fight coming up
Yep,
February
yep,
10th.
February 10th.
So I don't know if you want to.
Yeah. February 10th. Here in town, I believe it's at the Apex. Super Bowl weekend.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Hell
Super
yeah.
Bowl weekend.
We gotta go.
No, yeah. So they told me that they were gonna be doing like a Super Bowl card, Super Bowl weekend card, and I was like, oh, bro, I gotta get on that. And I was thinking that, or I was hoping, I should say, that it would be like a T-Mobile or something big card.
Yeah.
But I guess they already had the pay-per-view scheduled already for February because they do like one pay-per-view a month.
Yeah.
And that one was already scheduled, so I believe it'll be at the Apex. But it is Super Bowl weekend,
Ooh,
so good weekend.
we'll definitely try to come out.
But I don't even know how the Apex ones work really. Like,
Was that a
'cause
different venue?
It's at the Apex where they do like the contender series and
yeah.
Oh,
the
okay,
fight
okay.
nights.
Yeah.
It's smaller, that's why.
Oh, okay.
They do have fans, but it's not like
Yeah, not
how
like-
it is at T-Mobile. Like T-Mobile is huge.
Go
Yeah.
Who are you
yeah.
fighting?
So I was supposed to fight this guy this past January down in Brazil. Gregory Rodriguez. Yep.
Yeah.
I was supposed to fight him, and then the fight, I ended up getting an injury, and then somebody ended up leaking my injury because I was gonna still go down there and fight him.
Yeah.
Somebody ended up leaking my injury to his team,
Oh.
and I was like, yeah, my whole team, my management, my coaches, they're like, bro, it's one thing to fight injured, but to go fight injured when your opponent knows exactly. Well, one, that you are injured and exactly what is injured. He's like, nah, that's stupid. So we ended up canceling the fight. And then, a year later, we're going to run it back.
We'll definitely try to tune in or check it out. Of course, we're going to be supporting and whatnot. But again,
Thank you.
thanks for having us. I mean, thanks for coming on. having us in your presence. Well, no, thanks for coming on, man. Always a good time to talk Raiders.
Yeah, of course,
You know?
man. I love it. I always love doing this podcast. It's fun to talk something else other than fighting.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, like most.
Raiders, I like to say Raiders is my life. Raiders is life.
It's a sad life.
It's a sad life, but it's fun
good
as
sometimes.
fuck.
Yeah, it's fun sometimes, you know. But yeah, you know, it's crazy now because we're in Vegas, and I think like as much as I was a big like LA fan from LA,
Yep.
I think Vegas has become like my staple. It's the same way as you and
Yep.
you, because I feel like this is where we've been growing. But
Yep.
it's great doing this podcast, meeting people like you. You can let the people know where they can find you.
On Instagram, Brad Tavares 808. I'm on Twitter, barely go on there occasionally.
On X.
Drop a one line. Oh yeah, it's X now, yeah. X. Find me on X. But yeah, mostly on Instagram. That's where I'm usually most active, posting, scaring people.
Sure.
The Horn
Horn.
Blasters. Shout out to Horn Blasters too, man.
Yep.
I want to get one now because I see your fucking videos.
Bro, you guys see the one I just did? I
did.
posted it yesterday, but it was at my boy Tyson's birthday party
Yeah.
on Saturday night, and we were inside. He had it at my boy Raleigh's shop, Honors Brand, and so we were inside, and then there was a bunch of people that ended up going outside talking stories and whatnot. And I was like, oh, I gotta get these guys standing right next to my truck, bro. It was a good one. Go watch
Oh,
it.
go
Like,
check it
I
out.
see
Wa- watch a different person every time. Like, bro, people literally left the ground on this one. Jump. Like,
Were they taking a picture or something like that, or no?
huh?
Were they taking a picture or something?
Nah, they were just outside talking stories. They were just
Oh, I got
outside
you.
chilling. They went out, I don't know, smoke break or whatever they were doing. They were just all outside, you know, hanging out, talking stories. And then I was like, and it was funny because one of my friends who was out there, I didn't realize like they were paying attention to me, but she was like, what is he doing? Because she seen me like recording them.
Yeah, oh,
Because I had to, the shitty thing is like I couldn't just be sly because the glass, the reflection. So I had to put my phone
In the window.
to the window.
so
that
I can look
she's-
through.
So she seen me and she's like, what is he doing? Like, why is he like recording us or whatever? And then sure enough, I
gotta
got him.
watch that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, no,
The funny ones is when people's in cars. Like, you be getting their ass, they be like eating, doing whatever, and get hella scared.
you probably have to do make sure you're recording and then do it, huh?
Bro, yeah. So it's been. You know what is funny about that is I just ordered and I think it just came in. I ordered those. I'm gonna try them out to see if they even work. But I just ordered those Meta
Yeah,
smart
oh, the
glasses.
glasses. Yeah,
Yep.
oh.
So
you
now,
can just look at them.
yep.
and just-
And now I can do it with my window down, you know, like, because a lot of times that's what happens is like I have to have my window up because the second somebody sees your phone, they're kind of like alert, like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now I can have the window down and just be looking at them and no
They'll be like-
reflection. Yeah.
No,
Just scare the shit out of them.
that's gonna be funny. I forgot. I had one more question before I head out. What do you think about the zippies? You know?
Oh, zippies.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. Fuck. So, I mean, it's something that I grew up eating.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys been to Hawaii and had it before. Yeah. So, like,
Is it as good as the one in Hawaii?
yeah. I
It's just
the-
that their
the- well,
menu is different, though. It's-
The only here's the shitty thing is that they didn't open up right away with their full menu, but from what I understand is that every month as they go on and start getting established, they're adding more and more to the menu until eventually it will be the full menu.
Okay.
But
okay, that's good to
yeah,
know.
but we went for the soft opening when they first opened, and it was pretty cool. Like it was most cool is about it was free. So you know, yeah, they offered it to like friends and family. So we ended up getting a pass or whatever. We went, and then they had you order like they wanted you to order like one each person, so 4 people, each person order something different, like from different parts of the menu, so that the cooks and whatever could, you know, have
Oh, so they could-
experience.
I see.
Because if not, everybody's probably ordering the same 2 things, like
Korean fried
Korean chicken and chili chicken mixed plate.
Yeah.
But bro, like that's one of my favorite things is the chili chicken mixed plate, which is what I ordered, and my girl ordered the Korean chicken. Bro, the Korean chicken is so good.
Jeez. The chili, I've never tried the chili in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I tried it out here. And
Yep.
Their chili is pretty fire.
Bro, it was funny though, because I was like, I gotta eat my chili with mayonnaise. So I asked them.
what? I ain't never-
Mayonnaise.
I've
Chili
never
with
tried
mayo.
that.
What? You don't know what you're missing,
Yeah.
bro.
Mayonnaise. Well, I
Bro,
eat
so-
mayonnaise
so-
on everything.
So it was funny. Yeah. It was funny. So I asked them, I was like, I know they gotta have mayonnaise because they have mac salad, right? So I was like, hey, can I get a side of mayonnaise? And then the girl's like, oh, okay, I'll be right back. So she went, she came back. She's like, oh, unfortunately, we don't have mayonnaise. And then like, because it was this whole like free thing and we're like helping them out, I was like, I'm not gonna give them a hard time.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, I know you guys get mayonnaise. You guys made this mac salad with mayonnaise.
Next time you just gotta come in with your
I said, fuck it. I said, bro, I just threw the mac salad in the chili and just mixed it. Yep. So I got the mayonnaise from the mac salad.
Nope.
I gotta try that now, man. Not. Have you tried mayonnaise with your coffee?
Fuck no.
Fuck you.
Remember the
No,
Will Levis?
No, that was a joke though.
No, but the quarterback, Will Levis.
Yeah, that was a joke.
No, that's real.
No, he came out and said that he just was doing that for like, it was a joke. He did that and one more thing.
Because he did a commercial for it.
No, but yeah, they had asked him because I was listening to it. When was his first start? Who did they play?
Oh, I forgot. But I remember he had a good game.
3 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns.
4.
No, that was his first. He went in for whoever
Tannehill.
got injured or whatever. But the following game they lost.
The Steelers. They played the Steelers.
Steelers, yep.
Yeah.
So they said it during that game. That he came out and said it. He was like, "No, I don't really do that."
Oh, then I thought.
Yeah, but he did that and one more thing that was like, bro, off the wall, and hey, it worked. They got everybody talking about it.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
But yeah, because I thought the same thing too. I was like, bro, this white boy is crazy.
That's what he said, mayonnaise with the chili.
That's some weird.
I've never tried that.
Yeah.
I guess I'll try it.
Mayonnaise with
Mayonnaise is
chili.
good with a lot of stuff.
Mayonnaise with beef stew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mayonnaise with rice.
What?
Just mayonnaise and rice. I'd have never had that.
No?
Yeah.
Usually when I like chicken and rice, I'll put mayonnaise all over the rice and eat the chicken mayonnaise.
I
and
put
rice.
like mayonnaise with the ketchup and eat the chicken with it.
No, you can't leave ketchup out of it. Just
Bro.
mayonnaise. Or maybe hot sauce. Mayonnaise and hot sauce on rice. You never eat mayonnaise with rice?
No.
It's good.
Not straight mayonnaise and rice. My when I eat like fried
I can't
fish,
be the only one doing that shit.
I do mayonnaise and shoyu is like my dip for like fried fish. Like back home when we go fishing or diving, fried fish, and that's like my sauce for it.
Yeah.
On that note,
Mayonnaise, we need a sponsorship right now.
Yo, best mayo. I wanted to ask about the Zippies thing because I was there too, and I know they didn't have the full menu.
Yeah.
But it was good though. I liked it.
Yeah.
Did you
cool.
get to go?
Not yet.
Your treaters?
After I finish this week out.
But with that being said, again, like I said, thank you for coming on the show, man. Episode
Thank
18.
you guys for having me.
As you guys already know, Samoan Raider. Find me on Instagram, all YouTube, whatever. At Samoan Raider and my O's.
MrFitz, MrFitz 714 on all platforms. Y'all know what it is. Writers, bitch.
And one more before we do leave. We are officially on Spotify now. I know I've been backed up, but you guys can listen on Spotify and also YouTube like always. And also, I got to give a huge shout out to Sub City Studios, as always, the home of the Oos Nation podcast. If you guys are looking for a place to start a podcast or shoot a podcast, this is the place for you guys. Until the next one, boy Samoan Raider and MrFitz, and we are out.
Like.